Heads up, campers. It's CreekWater Cody coming at you from the underground. Taking a little break from YouTube about a month or so. Acquired a new place, a new house, a little house in the country, man. I got what I've been dreaming of for a while. Those of y'all that know I've been renting the last couple years, a little room, looking for just the right spot, and found it. Moving in, setting up shop. With all my camping gear, my preps and whatnot. Got to have storage, got to have organization. But it got me to thinking about some of the preps. A lot of my stuff, it's just me. I'm single, no kids, single with none. So, my preps are basically for one person. But moving in here, plan on upgrading some stuff. We'll have some video later as I get working on it. Maybe we'll do some on some organization and storage solutions that I've come up with. I've moved into a 500 square foot house, which ain't a lot of house, but it's just enough for me, and I'm making it happen. So maybe we will do some video later on storage and organization solutions. But right now, like I said, going through my preps got me to thinking about one of the old debates, the lone wolf versus the pack. Concept of the lone wolf, the lone ranger, is bug out time. Grab your BOB, hit the road in the bush alone, escaping, evading, doing whatever, whatever the SHTF scenario, the without rule of law situation, whatever's going on. But, one man Ramboing it up against all odds. That's your lone wolf, and then opposed to that would be the pack. Prepper groups, family units, crews like the CreekWater Cooks. You have more of a for the fantasy preppers. The Walking Dead, Rick and his crew. You know what I mean? Rebuilding the civilization and whatnot. But, would you be better off as a lone wolf? The heck with everybody, slip out the back door. Or would you round up, a trusted prepper group, friends and family and co-workers and whatnot? It's always been a debate amongst preppers, survivalists and whatnot. A lot of people over the years, I've been involved in it. I've had the discussion around the campfire plenty of times. And I do think, prepper group is a good thing to have. It's part of what we got going on here in the C.W.C. Everybody, most of us are kind of lone wolf. Everybody, especially myself, I guess. You guys know I go out 4 or 5 nights alone and whatnot, and camp by myself a lot. I just enjoy it. I'm a solitary person, but I also love my family and my friends and my crew and my pals, and so I could go either way, kind of. My thoughts on it, really, as far as a SHTF scenario, I think that lone wolfing it would be a whole lot easier in the initial, when it hit the fan. Being able to, slip past whomever's out there to get you, being able to be quiet, escape and evade. You know what I mean? That's going to be a whole lot easier for just old Cody than Cody and 7, 8 other people. That's any group, small children, crying babies, people that aren't physically fit, people that don't have the experience or the knowledge of the survival stuff, people that have never even been camping. What are they going to do when it's a situation like that movie, The Road? But then, eventually, that lone wolf, that one guy, not only is, solitude going to get really old eventually, everything is on you. When you're the one guy that slips out, you're the human Swiss Army knife, you might have a large skill set, but all of that labor is on you. Many hands make light work. So having a crew, you can delegate responsibilities, which once again comes a trust factor. You might not want to just let anyone into your prepper group and knowing about your plans. It's one mistake that I made. They call it the big mistake. I heard this from Ron Hood. If y'all haven't seen The Woodsmaster, any of his stuff, y'all look him up. He's got stuff on YouTube all over the place. Ron Hood, man, rest in peace. He's a great guy. I learned a lot from his videos and stuff. Anyhow, I made what he called the big mistake. Everybody knows CreekWater Cody is a big old prepper survivalist guy. And everybody tells me anytime you have one of those conversations about the zombie apocalypse or whatever, everybody says, Cody, I'm coming to your house, brother. And, that's cool. I love you guys. But there's only so much preps. You know, people that are just coming in droves and whatnot. You have to be decisive about it, you know. But I do think in the long run, you're much better off, you know, in the group. I think the pack is way going to outlast that lone wolf. That's just kind of logic, common sense. But in the beginning, yeah, when it first hits the fan, you're probably going to be better off as a lone wolf. If your crew can split up, you know, and solo it up or small group it up for a short amount of time and then meet up a certain amount of days after the whistle blow, the event, whatever happens, happens. If you can keep it together on your own for, say, 72 hours and then meet up with the rest of your group, that's part of my plan. Y'all know I don't like to divulge all sorts of information on YouTube. Debated on whether or not to bring the camera down here into the bunker or not, but figured I'd show off a little bit, you know. But yeah, that's part of the C.W.C. Escape plan. Is you know, a set amount of time from when the stuff hits the fan until we will meet in a certain place. Of course, there's backups, contingencies, all that stuff. You gotta think like Batman. You gotta have backup plans for your backup plans. Anyhow, those are just my thoughts on the old lone wolf versus the pack. Like I said, it would be a lot easier in the beginnings to lone wolf to escape and evade, but once you get into, you know, longer periods of time, you're gonna want some folks around. Run with the pack. I appreciate y'all watching, all you CWC members, and all you fans out there. Keep on watching. Y'all click that old thumbs up. Give me a like. Share it, subscribe to it. I appreciate y'all watching. God bless you for it. Until I catch you out on the trail, I'm CreekWater Cody.